Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, May the 27th, 2022. We'll have your weekend preview and weather forecast, and it looks like it's going to be nice weather for Memorial Day weekend. And we'll tell you about a ribbon cutting that was 20 years in the making. But first, we begin with the new issue of B News Monthly, the city's newsletter arriving in homes and businesses across the city in the next few days. It is the storm and flood edition, and it is filled with information so that you can be prepared before, during, and after a storm. Hurricane season begins on Wednesday, June the 1st, so now is the time to get prepared. The issue has tips on how to create a storm plan for your family, business, and pets. It has evacuation routes and shelter information, a flood zone map, frequently called numbers from local, state, and federal agencies, and easy to understand information about the city's construction permitting process. The June issue also includes the columns you are used to, such as Back in the Day, Biloxi Shuckers, Biloxi VA, and Keesler Air Force Base. And we can't forget the 4 pages of events listed in the community calendar section. The June newsletter, as well as all past newsletters, are available on the city's website. They can be accessed by going to biloxi.ms.us and by clicking right here. On Thursday, Mayor Andrew Fofo Gillis joined Colonel Hunter and many others on Keesler Air Force Base for a ribbon cutting of the new Division Street entrance. The gate is a project that was 20 years in the making with 24 months of construction. The 2-year project is a city, state, and federal joint effort that will include an enhanced boulevard along Division Street. The new gate will provide a more efficient and secure main gate to the base and will help limit the impact of traffic in the community. As for the official opening of the gate to the base, it will be after Memorial Day. Visit Keesler Air Force Base on Facebook for gate details. Biloxi City Council held a regular scheduled meeting this week on Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. at Biloxi City Council. The big topic of the meeting was an item regarding medical cannabis. The proposed ordinance mainly dealt with zoning, and it was noted that most of the rules have been set by the state. That item was tabled until June 7th at 6 p.m. To see about this and other items that were discussed in the City Council meeting, visit the city's website and click on the YouTube tab to watch the City Council recording. All city non-emergency offices will be closed on Monday in observance of Memorial Day. As of May the 24th, the Health Department reports more than 500 new cases of the virus statewide in a 24-hour period. 1 death was also reported. As for the weekly Harrison County numbers, the Health Department reports that as of May the 22nd, more than 100 new cases of the virus were reported over a 7-day period. No new deaths were reported. Here are the overall total number of cases in Mississippi and Harrison County since the pandemic began in early 2020. For more information about vaccination, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us. You may also call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination. The weather this weekend is forecast to be mostly sunny, with temperatures expected to range from the upper 60s to the mid 80s. It looks like it's going to be nice weather. Tonight, the Biloxi Parks and Recreation Department will host a movie night at Eagle Point on Pin Oak Drive. Games will begin at 6:30 and the movie Encanto will begin at dusk. There will be food trucks on site as well. On Saturday, the Blessing of the Fleet festivities kick off. The weekend-long tradition will include the coronation of the Shrimp King and Queen at 5:30 on Saturday night at the Biloxi Civic Center. Then on Sunday, the 93rd annual Blessing of the Fleet will take place in the Biloxi Channel. The ceremony will begin at 2 p.m. with the dropping of a wreath in memory of deceased fishermen and seafood industry workers. Brightly decorated boats will then parade in a procession that will stretch from the Biloxi Lighthouse eastward to the Golden Nugget. The vessels will be blessed by a priest, marking the beginning of the 2022 fishing season. The Biloxi Shuckers will continue their latest homestand throughout the weekend with the Montgomery Biscuits. Friday night there will be a fireworks show. To see the Shuckers game schedule, find out about promotions, and to purchase tickets, visit online at BiloxiShuckers.com. Also this weekend, the Biloxi Blues Extravaganza and Biloxi Bare Knuckle Brawl will be at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, and Collective Soul will perform at the IP. And don't forget to check out the lineup of entertainment taking place throughout the weekend at Ground Zero Blues Club on Howard Avenue. Go to groundzerobiloxi.com for more information. To see more about these events and a list of other happenings, check out the Biloxi Community Calendar in the May edition of B News Monthly. It can also be viewed on the city's website by clicking here. We leave you today from one of our favorite places, watching the Canada geese that recently visited the grounds on the western end of Hiller Park. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.